It's Monday afternoon, people. 12:15 to be honest with you. I got the most bitchingest headache right now known to man. And I question if I caught what the girlfriend had. She had a real wicked cold flu last week. And I think I might have caught it. And it sucks ass big times. But anyway, welcome to my vlog. Let's try and make one today. Well, it's a warm day out today, but holy shit, it's piss and rain like a son of a bitch. It's gotta be about 10 degrees out right now, and this weather's just off its rocker. Yeah, piss and rain. Good thing I took the Trans Am out yesterday, not today. Well, I could drive it today, I just get really wet. And yeah, it still starts. Usually takes about 5 days for the battery to be sapped, you know. So I took like 4 Tylenols, but I still feel like shit. My head is just pounding. My throat's drier than hell, but that could be related to the cigarettes, so I don't know. I'm not gonna sum that up to a cold symptom. Well, wind's blowing, so the audio's probably just getting right messed up. But yeah, good times. Let's see if my headache chops up to the fact that I'm low on caffeine. Friggin' Felix, he folded my chair in half again. Son of a bitch. He sits on the back and he looks out the window, and the back slowly goes down. You're such a bad cat.
No, I'm not.
You're such a bad cat.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
So yeah, after watching Billy play that farming simulation game, I felt the need to pick it up. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in that game. I've never watched farmers. I have no idea how to farm. So, it's kind of interesting. I'm screwing up like crazy. It's awesome. It's friggin' awesome. So you guys remember that air pump I bought from Canadian Tire a while back? The one that was on sale for 20 bucks or something like that? And I bought it to maintain the tires at home so I didn't have to go to the gas station and pay $1 to use theirs. Well, when I was at Bloke's last time, we put the trailer on his truck, went and got that Saturn for Graham, and realized his one back tire was really low. So we're like, well, I got a pump, let's try it out. So we pumped up the tire a little bit with it, and the stupid thing cut out. I was like, okay, that's kind of dicked. Normally doesn't do that. So sure enough, we let it be, and then I brought it home and tried to do it again here. I tried to pump up my tire on my G6, realized that it only had 15 pounds of pressure in it. Went and pumped it up, got her up to 22, and the son of a bitch quit on me again. So I think my air pump's dicked. I'm gonna have to do some research on it and find out where the problem is, and maybe it needs some maintenance. But I'm looking it over to see if there's any screw holes or anything. And the screws are these like really whacked out. They're not star. They're like almost looks like a nut, but it's got these like spikies on it. It's really whack. So I'm not sure how the hell you take it apart and service it, or even if you're supposed to service it. I don't know. So that air pump might be dicked. So looks like I'm back paying $1 every day at the or $1 whenever I need air at the frickin' gas station. Pump up the tire, and it's one of the brand new tires too that's doing it. It's the rear passenger side tire, and she's leaking, and it was pretty low when I went out there. I realized the rim looked like it was almost sitting on the ground, and when I hooked the pump up to it, it had 15 pounds in it. I was like, son of a bitch. So I don't know why the hell it keeps cutting out, but I'm gonna have to look that up and find out. But probably gonna have to leave soon because I'm gonna have to put some air in the tire. I want to go to the reserve, get another carton of darts because I'm out, and then I got to go to work and do the working thing till frickin' midnight. So kind of sucks indeed. Frickin', I'm so sick of those tires on that car. I swear to God, next year I'm getting them taken off and I'm putting all seasons on it. I'm done with these winter tires. I don't need winter tires. I know how to drive in the winter. I've lived in the north all my life, so I don't need special tires for the winter. Now, of course, I'm going to get the obvious people who are going to comment and say, dude, winter tires make it a whole world of difference in the winter. Well, yeah, if you don't know how to drive, of course they're going to make you a whole world of difference. My Ford Focus had all seasons. I've never once got stuck in that car. My Ford Tempo had all seasons. It had bald all seasons. And I was able to get out of deep snows in parking lots. If you know how to drive a car, you can get out of some sticky situations, no problems. If you don't know how to drive a car, then you buy the confidence of the tire meant for the climate. That's the way I see it. I don't drive fast, so I don't need lots of stopping power. I don't drive like an idiot. Like I see some people, they get their friggin' winter tires put on their car and they're driving like it's dry asphalt. You're still gonna slip and slide. Don't drive like an idiot. Smarten the frig up. And then they're like, oh, I got into a car accident. Friggin' winter tires failed me. No, winter tires didn't fail you. You're just an idiot and you shouldn't be allowed to drive. That's what failed you. Like seriously. If you know how to drive, you should be okay. Winter tires don't make your car run any better. Yeah, they prove and they let you stop quicker. But to be honest, who the hell is doing 130 kilometers an hour and then slams on the brakes on an icy patch? That's their idea of a stopping test. Bring the car up to super speeds and then smash the gas, smash the brakes. If you drive normally in the winter and you don't friggin' aggressively accelerate and stuff, you shouldn't have any problems. So I think it's pretty kaif. I'm going to get rid of those friggin' tires and put all seasons on it because all seasons have no problems. These tires are just way too soft and shitty. I'm not happy with them. So I'm going to rock these for this winter. Next year I'm going somewhere else and I'm getting some all seasons put on because I'm sick and tired of these friggin' pieces of shit. Ugh, pisses me off. I'd like just to get rid of the car. I hate those friggin' rims. I shouldn't have bought that model of the car. I should have went with the one with the cheaper one because it wasn't the GT, it was just the G6 V6. Didn't have Shiftronic or anything, but it had the 16-inch rims. And those are way cheaper to buy tires for, let me tell you. 17-inch rims, the tires, they want way too much for that shit. It's not worth it. But I'm going to have to leave shortly and go get some running around done. It's pissing rain out, for frig's sakes. So that's always fun. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace out. Z077 asks, you should ask Siri, is there a ring of debris around Uranus? Okay, let's ask her. Alright, let's see what she says. Is there a ring of debris around Uranus?
I'm on it. Would you like me to search the web for is there arraignment of debris around Uranus?
An arraignment? What the fuck does that mean? Let me try this again, people. Is there a ring of debris around Uranus?
Let me think.
Oh my god.
Would you like me to search the web for it?
Well, there's your answer, buddy. Siri's an idiot. Yup. Big times. What?
I don't understand.
Oh,
Read your answer by Siri's an idiot. Yup. Big time. But I could search the web for it.
Alrighty, well, it's 5 after 3. I'm gonna go put some air in the tire, and then we'll head her to the reserve, get cigarettes, and then head her to work. Let's rock and roll. Alrighty, well, I went to go get air, and the gas pump, Mr. Gas, their air machine is out of order. So I went to the Shell station, which is just like right down the line. Both charge $1, and the freaking idiots who work there parked in front of the air machine, and the hose isn't long enough to reach my tire. So basically, stupid me, I took the valve off my tire, put the dollar in, went to bring the hose over to hook it up to the tire, and it wouldn't connect because it wasn't long enough. So I'm like, fuck! Now I gotta sit there and turn my car around. By the time I turned my car around, the machine turned off because it was, you know, time up. So I'm down $1, I'm low on air, and Shell gas stations can go fuck themselves. It's one thing I frickin' hate about North Bay, man, is ever since they gave immigrants that $100,000 loan, or not loan, sorry, $100,000 bursary to immigrate to North Bay, they gave them a business bursary to open a business. Well, you know what they friggin' went and did? They all bought out all the Mike's Marts and opened them up as businesses, and they all pitched in and bought a house together, so they all live in the same frickin' house. Get out of my way, truck, you piece of shit. And that's basically what they've done. So they got all this money, and all they did was buy out Mike's Marts. And the services they offer at these Mike Marts are just completely stupid. Like every time somebody walks in there, they're staring at you like you're gonna steal shit. Even if you're a regular and they always know you pay, they still look at you like you're gonna steal shit. And if you're browsing around like you're not sure if you want like a bag of chips or, you know, a bag of cheesies or maybe even some cat food, you know, you don't know what the hell you want, they're like, hurry up and buy. Like totally rude. Because they think you're gonna walk out of there with merchandise. Unfrickin' believable. Well, it's really noisy out today, let me tell you. Everybody's driving on the road, and the roads are wet, so they make the splashy water sound. Oh man, I'm in a bad mood right now because of that whole Mike's Mart bullshit, Shell gas station combination. Like, let's park in front of the air meter, because why would anybody need to pump up their tires, you know? And you can't go in and ask them to move their cars because they probably don't understand you. Oh, for frig's sakes. I'm not racist, people, but I do get angry because, you know what? I'd like to start up a business and get $100,000 capital to start it. But no, because I'm a white man that was born and raised in North Bay, Ontario, I can't get it. I can't get that. That's what pisses me off. What really burns my ass is all these immigrants, they buy out the Mike's Marts, and rather than hiring people who need jobs, they have their family members working there. And they're not paying them to work there, they just work there. So it's like, they're not creating jobs in the area for young people who need jobs while they're in high school and stuff to save for college and things. They're not creating jobs. All they're doing is taking businesses and claiming it for their own use. That's what really burns my balls. Oh well, frig 'em. Maybe I'll just have to save up and buy a big ass air compressor for the house, and that way there I'll have free air. Unbelievable. Holy shit, I can't see anything on the highway right now. There's so much water being thrown in the air that it's like, even with my wipers on full tits, I can't see anything. This is kind of brutal. Forgot my pen drive. Great. Such a hurry to get out of the house, I forgot my friggin' pen drive. Son of a bitch. Well, at least we got 25 pounds of air in that tire. Hopefully that's enough. Probably gonna prematurely wear it down, but all I gotta do is make it through the winter with this tire set, and then these fucking things are gone. Next year, all seasons, all around. I hate not being able to go visit Bloke and that, especially when I have the money to go visit Bloke, because my tires are kite. I hate that. But I'll get one more winter out of these pieces of shit, and then next year it's gonna go all seasons. Done with the winter. Then I can drive the ball bag off of them. That's something else I find funny about this car. Dad's 2003 Impala had strips in the rim that told him when his pressure in his tire was low. I don't have that in the 2005. I thought I would, and that's why we were talking about, like when we were talking about replacing rims, my buddy at True North said, well, you got to buy special, you got to pay an extra $50 a rim because you need the special inserts to do the tire pressure. But then he checked over my car and went, you don't have tire pressure sensors in your car. I'm like, no. If I did, they'd be going off like crazy. And he's like, holy shit. And he goes, this is weird. He goes, I've never seen this before. He goes, what year is this? 2002? I'm like, no, it's 2005. He's like, that's weird. He goes, you should have those sensors. He goes, there's not even a hookup for them. I'm like, I know. He's like, there's something definitely wrong there. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. Probably going to have to bring this car into Barry Shell there and get them to check the tires, because I'm pretty sure I got a puncture somewhere in that back tire, because it lasts about a week and then it's down. So anyway, I'm at the cigarette shop. I'm going to grab some cigarettes and then we'll talk some more later. So peace the frig out. Who's the Frenchman who forgot to turn off his wipers for turning off his car? This guy. Oh, frig yeah, just giving her with the wipers. Well, I read through the comments today and did some commenting on comments like I normally do. And there was a couple of people who mentioned that in yesterday's vlog, there was some really weird indiscrepancies in the video where it would video glitch and let off a high-spieled friggin' bleak, like a sound. And I noticed it while editing, so it's actually on the raw footage, so it's the camera doing it. It's not actually caused by anything else but the camera. So I have a bad feeling that this camera might be freaking dying on me too, son of a bitch, which means I'm gonna need a new camera in the near future, or start vlogging with another camera until that one breaks, and then keep going until I got no more cameras left. I know I need to buy a new battery for the black flip, because it's not taking a charge anymore for some reason. That battery's not that old. But I did use the black flip a lot. I have to give it some credit, because I did freaking do a lot of videos with that black flip. And even the white flip, I got a cheap Chinese battery in there now, and you can tell it's a cheap Chinese battery, that's for sure. Because you charge it all the way up, and the moment you turn the camera on, the whole time you're filming with it, it keeps saying battery low. Even though the battery is not low, there's nothing wrong with the battery. it thinks it's low. So yeah, that's pretty messed up. That battery's always been like that. Even the one in the pink flip actually killed the pink flip because the battery got hot and I guess burnt out the motherboard. So now I got to buy a new motherboard for the pink flip to get it back up and running. And good luck trying to find parts on freaking eBay for those things. Like, I was looking up some part buys. Like, they had a bulk buy of like 5 flips. It was a combination of the black ones, 3rd gens, and the white ones, 2nd gens. And they wanted like $200 for 5 flips that don't even work. Like, somebody's way off their rocker with that one because, like, seriously, they're not even in working condition. And it's not worth $200 for parts that you might not be able to use. And there wasn't a single one of them for parts that had a good working screen. They all had smashed out screens. And that's what people are mostly after, because those flip cams, if you drop them, there's a 75% chance that screen's cracking. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the video when I dissected the pink flip and I showed you that everything is literally held together. There's maybe 10 screws in the whole thing. The rest is double-sided tape or Mac tack. And in some cases, we came across some hot glue, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, like, it's not really that well of an assembled product, and the screen is held in by double-sided tape. So all it takes is a good drop, the double-sided tape lets go, the screen bangs on the back plastic and snaps in half, and then you have no more screen. So, and I really love filming with this Canon, so apparently the 320, my only dilemma with the 320 is there's no hardware buttons on it, it's all touchscreen. And I hate touchscreen with a passion. And like, if that's the case, I'll film with my friggin' iPhone. But I hate touchscreen with a passion, and I love hardware buttons. Big time fan of the hardware buttons. So the 320 doesn't have hardware buttons, but I noticed the 110, which basically looks like this 300 that I'm using, has the hardware buttons. It's as thin as this camera here. It now has stereo mics, which I believe are located on the front of the camera. The audio sounds just as shitty as the audio on this thing, so there's no real upgrades in the audio factory. But all in all, it looks like pretty much like this camera. It has pretty much the same wide angle view, and it has all the same hardware as far as digital sensors and everything else. So apparently it also has the same 10-minute recording flop. So I might say frig it and pick up that camera, or I might go back and grab one of my old cameras and start vlogging with that. Now the problem with the Kodaks, like the ZX5, the audio sounds like balls. The ZI-10, the audio sounds like balls unless you jack a mic into it. And even then, with the mic jacked into it, the audio gain takes a dump, and you can't fix it, which is stupid. The ZE2, I don't have. Oh, ZE2? No, ZE1. Sorry, ZE1, ZE1, whatever. The Play Full. Its audio gets all distorted and stuff in the car for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there, but when you get it in the car, the audio takes a shit. GoPro, well, why would I vlog with a GoPro? The audio sounds like crap. I hate the audio from a GoPro. So the only options I have, really, is big fat Panasonic, until little skinny Panasonic comes back from repairs. The Sanyo VPC-PD2, which is the pocket camera, the Sanyo CG10, which is the pistol grip camera, Sony Bloggy, which don't even get me started on that thing. I could use the ZE2, but I don't know. It's kind of kife. I just couldn't do drive vlogs with it, that's for sure. So I'm kind of nervous about this camera here breaking, because it does do a good job, but once again, the longer, like right now, she's hot because I've been filming for 6 minutes straight. So she's nice and toasty. And they all do that. And you know, products, like electronics, don't like to run hot. When they run hot, they tend to fail. So I kind of sort of don't want to have to buy a new camera because I have so many. But if I have to, I have to keep the show going. But I got a lot of products at home that I can run for the time being. Just the quality won't be as awesome. But if I have to, I have to, and it's the way she goes. So we'll have to wait and see what we do and just give her. And just give her. Well, I'm going to go into work probably early. I just took a little bit of a detour because I didn't want to go straight to work. And reason being is I want to talk to somebody in customer service about getting cable internet at the house, even though we already have cable. But I found out through the company that I work for, we can get cable internet for like 50 bucks a month, and it's unlimited cable, 20 megs down, 2 megs up, and no cap, which means I can cut my internet bill in half. And you're probably saying, what do you mean by cutting it in half? Well, freaking Cogeco, who we're with right now, decided to up the bill from $68 to $78 a month. Didn't give us any extra shit, no cap increase, no speed increase, nothing. They just upped the bill for funsies. And I pay $68 a month right now for my DSL connection. So it's like, holy shit. So that's $78, $68, you do the math, comes up to about $156, give or take a dollar, or maybe $100, whatever. So it comes up to a lot of money a month for internet. And the only reason why I got the DSL connection is to upload the YouTube videos because there's no cap. And while I'm uploading videos, it doesn't affect the internet for us to surf on and play video games on. Like if the girlfriend's playing World of Warcraft and I start uploading a YouTube video, she can't play World of Warcraft anymore. The lag is so bad, it's like a 3,000 millisecond ping time. It's brutal. And she used to get really, really freaking mad at me when I would do that. That's back in the Skaven days. So I'd upload videos at any given time of day. I didn't have a schedule. And some days I'd upload like 3 or 4 videos. So she'd get pretty pissed off at me and give me shit and be like, freak sakes, you know, upload them when I'm sleeping. Well, the problem was she was be awake as long as I was, so I could never actually get a chance to upload videos. So that's when I got the DSL connection, so that I could upload them while she was awake and not worry about getting yelled at for freaking uploading. But the cost versus what we're getting is ridiculous. So what I'm thinking is get one cable connection from Cogeco, from work, which will give me unlimited usage, nice upstream, great downstream. It's going to cost me 50 bucks a month over the 150, so that's $100 a month savings right there. And it'll be reliable as frig, because cable in this town is awesome. And it'll be faster than the 14 meg connection we currently have on cable. That's what we have now, 14 megabit down, 1 megabit up, and the DSL is 3 megabit down, 1 megabit up. So you're probably thinking, wow, Adam, that DSL kind of sucks. Well, here's the problem. Where I'm located, I'm not supposed to be able to have DSL. We're too far away from the central office, so theoretically it shouldn't even be working at all. But it does work because of the tweaking we did to the profile to allow the occupancy to take and the attenuation, and to work around the attenuation. Now obviously I'm talking here and you're all like, holy shit, what the frick's he talking about, attenuation and occupancy? Just go with it. So that's basically what we did. We tweaked the profile to actually have it work right. Oh, frig yeah, I'm gonna park right there, right on. Park right in the nighttime tech spot. Frig his mouth. So, yeah, I'm gonna stove this here. And all cockeyed? Yeah, I'm all cockeyed. And I'm probably gonna have a cigarette, then head her inside, and I'm gonna talk to the customer service reps and see what can be done and get this ball rolling, because honestly, I'm sick and tired of paying out the ass for internet for no reason. So that'd be the plan. Especially now that I'm working nights and she's working days. I'm never home when she's home. She's never home when she's never awake when I'm home, or home when I'm home. So the internet's mine during the day and late at night, and the internet's hers when she gets home at night. So honestly, if I'm pushing a whole bunch of videos up from midnight till friggin' 3 in the afternoon, it shouldn't affect her a bit. And we can, you know, use Netflix to its full advantage. We can actually sit there and watch Netflix videos and not worry about going over our whopping 80 gigabytes a month and getting hosed in the ass by a big bill. So that's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a quick cigarette and head her inside and get this all taken care of. And I'll talk to you guys on my break. Hopefully it's not too rainy and windy. We'll talk to you later. Well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime. It's friggin' busier than hell tonight. Windier than hell out too. Temperature's gone down. Guess we had one awesome day. Good enough for me, I guess. There's only one place I can go to hide from the wind, and that's in my car. So I might end up doing that. So basically I'm gonna have to shoot this in the car because the wind outside is unbelievably ridiculous. Holy shit. Yesterday it was all nice and calm and warm and stuff, and today it's like freaking windier and shit and rainy and disgusting out. So at least we have one good day, I guess. That's, you know, we got some stuff done tomorrow. By the way, guys, this No Shave November shit is really starting to piss me off. It really hurts. Like, mainly my lip is hurting, but I don't know. It's probably because I haven't had a mustache in like forever. But yeah, friggin' driving me nuts. Well, I get the average comment daily saying, Adam, film inside your office. I really want you to film inside your office. Can you pretty please film inside your office and show us what it's like inside of there and stuff? Well, you know what, guys? I'm told not to do this. I wasn't allowed to film in the office, but I was allowed to film in a certain room. So here's a clip from inside the building, and I hope you enjoy it. Congratulations. I just showed you the bathroom where I like to spend time pooping. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm an asshole, I know. You're probably all eating dinner or something watching that, and you just heard me freaking drop a deuce in the toilet. Oh, I'm expecting the dislikes on this video now. But, frig it, I don't care. I thought it was funny, so I did it. Anywho, like I said, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go have some food now. Girlfriend brought me a bunch of like chicken and potatoes and stuffing and stuff, so I'm gonna go eat the shit out of that. And I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you guys next, which might be when we're leaving, because if this wind doesn't let up, I'm not going outside to vlog because it's pointless, because the wind just goes like this. It's no fun. So, yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to go with it. Sorry about blowing in your ear and probably making you all deaf. Yeah, you guessed it. It's frickin' midnight. Gonna head to the Hortons and meet up with Rex 4x4, have a quick coffee, and then go home. So let's rock and roll. Once again, we find ourselves at the Hortons. If you're wondering why I'm looking back at Rex, because I know he's going to flip me off. No. Yes. No. Yes. Freaking bastard. We're just chilling out, drinking coffee. Hey, check it out. There's no ambient music in here today. It's kind of weird. You were doing it, weren't you?
There's ambient crickets.
Yeah, there's ambient crickets. So, I guess that counts for something. Oh, you got a diddling.
One important.
Diddling. Rex didn't want to come outside and have a cigarette with me. And the reason why is if you look right behind me in that light, it's snowing out. Yesterday I was driving the Trans Am, and now it's friggin' snowing out. Beautiful. So we're trying to watch some Motor Riley here, but the Wi-Fi here is just not working for us. But we're also having a problem where the iPads stand on the table because this guy likes to drum. So we kept knocking over the iPad, so I had to hold it up. Well, we've got a solution. You see how there's a gap right here? Yup, wedge the iPhones in between the iPad and the little friggin' triangle thingy. Problem solved. Yeah, what do you expect? It's a $15 frickin' case. It's not high end. Alright, let's get this piece of shit buffered. Alrighty, well, it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta go home. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta edit and upload and all that. It's hard to believe that just yesterday I was out driving the Trans Am and contemplating on wearing a jacket or not, and today it's snowing. No, there's no greenhouse effect or anything like that. No. Weather's just dicked. Oh well, let's go home. Alrighty, well, I'm home now and just watching Bloke's video here on the iPad. Gonna start editing up on here. So, on that note, people, I'm shutting the video down. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, hit the like button, because it lets me know you like the video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.
Done. We'll test out there when we get home after we charge it up with a good drive. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Holy shit, bud. This guy on the motorbike here. You're gonna see him in about 3 seconds. Just giving her. Alright, well, I'll start filming some more once I get to my location, and I'll talk to you guys then. So peace the frig out. It's basically no exit area, and we're gonna try and roast our tires. Let's do this. Keep in mind, people, my car is peg leg, so I don't know what we're gonna get out of this. Well, let's give her.